Hey everybody, this is Matt. I want to try and do a quick video. I want to talk about this card, Gold Sarcophagus. And I'm just going to do a little test hand with it here. This is a really old card, and it's still at 1 on the ban list, but it's at 3 in the OCG, I'm fairly sure. So, you know, hopefully maybe we'll get it to 2 soon. But right now I think at 1 it's almost better. Because you wouldn't want to see more than one of it in your hand at a time unless you're running certain specific decks. Basically, like, I'll just read it for anybody who hasn't, ever seen or heard of this card. So it's called Gold Sarcophagus. It's a normal spell card. This one's a platinum rare from the Noble Knights of the Round Table set. You can banish one card from your deck face up, and during your second standby phase after this card's activation, add that card to your hand. So cool. Like, most people are like, oh sweet, I can get any card I want from my deck. But like, and that's almost kind of what it seems like it's for on the face of it, but it's like 2 turns, so it's almost too slow, right? Like, right now, most people would search a card like Raigeki. Ultimate Rare Raigeki is so cool. Right, most people would search a card like Raigeki, but with this hand, it's kind of explosive a little, because you have a tuner and reasoning, so you can do some stuff. But right, in the 2 turns that you wait to get it, you might not need the Raigeki anymore, and right, you could have drawn it, right? You could have drawn it from the top of the deck, and that's such a shame too. And right now you're not gonna draw your Raigeki, but I've always been just a fan of the card because of that, like, concept, but, like I said, it's almost too slow for it to be used in that manner, and so what I've done with, like, playtesting, with it is, I've learned that what you use is, you use as the target for this, you use a card that you do not want. So, like, right, like, if you look at my hand, right, like, I already have my 1 tuner, so it would probably be really bad for me to draw my other one, right, because now, okay, right, so now I'd, like, shuffle, and, right, so now I, like, draw for my turn, and, like, look! Yes! I am so glad I just caught that on camera. Because, yeah, so that's basically what's happening to me in playtesting with Gold Sarcophagus. Whatever card I wanted is the card that I draw in the next turn, and I'm so glad I caught that on camera, you guys. You guys, that was not rigged. I shuffled the deck, I swear to God, and I hope you guys go back and, like, listen and, like, hear the sound of, like, the, right, from me shuffling. Oh my God, that was absolutely priceless. But right, like, so I hope you see, like, what I'm trying to say here, right? Like, this card, you use it in a different way than how it's designed, almost. Like, you use this card to kill your dead draws. So, like, for me, most of the time, right, like, I won't have, right here, so I'll shuffle and draw a new hand just for fun. Right, but I'll keep the Gold Sarc. I'll play as hard of the cards. Do some more funny shenanigans like that Raigeki. Oh boy. There, okay, and, like, yeah, here, look, I'll shuffle. Sorry, my shuffling technique might not be, like, amazing, but, like, look, right? This is exactly what I did. Like, there's no way I right? And why would I stack? There's no point in stacking a Raigeki for a fucking demonstration video. Look, raccoon. Look, right? So I just shuffled, and I only run one eccentric, one Raigeki, one Dark Hole, 2 Tornado, 3 Raccoon, obviously. Tornado's so good. Fuck Tempest. I run 2 Tornado and 1 Tempest because this card's the card that wins games. But right, so say in this example, right, like I already have Tornado in my hand. So right, I could use Gold Sarcophagus, and then I could banish the other Tornado, right? So now that I can't draw it, right, because I only have 2 in the deck. So right, I can use this card to make sure that I always draw a new card, right? If I know my deck and I built it, you know, properly, and like you can manipulate your own draw phase for the next 2 turns, right? So now, right, I search off Raccoon or whatever have you, right, Dark Hole, whatever have you. But right now when it comes to my next draw phase, I draw and look, wow, another super strong top deck, right? So you, people give this card such a bad time. Or such a hard, like, right, they're so critical, and they hate on the card so bad, but I hope after witnessing that, you know, maybe you guys learned a few things, and, right, don't underestimate the heart of the cards. Thanks for watching, hope you liked the video, subscribe, comment, have a good night.